Uh, greetings. Greetings, Facebook family. So I had to come on here and share something with y'all. I couldn't even leave the parking lot because I had to share this with you. It's so important, right, that we practice what we preach and that we are mindful and that we understand karma. So I want to share this experience with you. Hey, Wanda. I want to share your experience because I'm going to tell you, I have been having a challenging day. Hey, Helen. I've been having a challenging day. Like, I don't know what it is. Is Mercury still in retrograde? I don't know. But I had to go and ask for an amend. I had to go make an amends and apologize. And I want to share this with you because humility is a thing. Hey, Nina. Hey, Kat. So I had a rough day, right? It was just a challenging day because I had to go to the eye doctor. I get to the eye doctor yesterday. They dilate me. The appointment runs 3 hours. I have to leave. I make a new one for today. Let me sum it up and say this. Today has been a Murphy's Law kind of day. Just the heat didn't work in my office. My clients were cold. And it just was one of those days. So I end my day with having to make a run to the Walmart. Hey, Wayne. Hey, V Chanel. And I go in the Walmart. And I make a purchase at the deli. I go to the self-serve because, of course, I'm thinking that's going to be a shorter line, right? Wrong. So the line is okay. I'm in the line and there is a man. As I'm moving in the line, he moves so close to me. He's closer than my beloved stands to me. So finally, I couldn't take it. I move again. He moves again. I move again. He is literally up on me like this. Now, all of this is relevant. Just hold on. Stay with me because it gets so good. It gets so good. Oh, woo. Okay. I'm feeling myself get happy, but I'm going to tell you how it ends. So I look at the man. Greetings, Fire, dancing mama. I look at the man and I say, sir, I'm going to need a little bit of personal space. Like, you're a little too close to me. So he looked at me with a mean mug, but he backed up off me, right? Okay. So we good. Now comes my turn in the line. I swipe my item. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Doesn't swipe. I had a couple of other items. I go to ring them. I ask for assistance. 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, no one is coming. So I'm getting upset. I even try to just look, okay, maybe that's divine order that I don't need this thing, right? So I try to put it back and take it off. Couldn't even take it off because I had pushed the button for assistance. So I see the young lady moving around, helping other people, and I realize it's just her, right? So she's helping other people. Well, hold on with me. Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. So I realize she's helping other people. Then I start seeing her helping people that came after me. So I know they didn't ask for assistance before me. Now, 15 minutes into trying to deal with this item, and I'm standing in the self-serve, and she comes over, and I'm going to tell you, y'all, the whole Buddhist thing, it went out the window. I was irate, but I was still slightly patient, right? So she comes over, and I say, what? This is ridiculous, young sister. This is ridiculous. And she goes, I said, I actually saw you taking care of someone who came after me. And she said, it's all about who was closer to me. Oh, clutch the pearls. It's all about who was. Oh, I didn't know that being at the last kiosk meant everybody's going to get served before me. So I go off. I'm not even going to lie. I would like to tell you all that I did something more evolved, but I didn't. I kind of snapped. Now, I didn't super snap. Like, I didn't, catch a case snap. But, I was out of my recognizable self. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was totally in my Jersey girl self. I was in my Jersey girl, you disrespecting me self. I was not in my Buddhist Imani change maker, barrier breaker self. That's just the honest truth. So I go, hold on, I'm getting to the point. I get to the car. And I'm sitting here and none of that felt good to my spirit. And let me just say something. I take my beliefs seriously. I take my beliefs seriously. And I believe in karma. And I told that young woman, hold on, this is what I told her. She says to me, oh, it's all about clothes. And I said, oh, is that what you think? Well, then you're probably going to be working in Walmart for a really long time. She says, no, I won't. I said, maybe. I said, yes, you will. Yes, you will. Because if that's your thing with customer service, yes, you will. So I get in the car and none of that felt good to my spirit. Let me say something to you, because this is something we can't do. You can't be on Facebook, on social media, hyping up inspiration, but then you get in the elevator with a sister or a brother and you have no energy for them or another human being, and you know, so you just espousing it on social media, but that's not who you are. I can't subscribe to that. So I'm sitting here and I begin to meditate in my car. I never left Walmart. This happened at 8 o'clock. I'm still in the parking lot, y'all. Let me tell you why. So I'm sitting here and I just meditate to myself. And someone told me a long time ago, Kat says, you sound like I used to be. Let me just say this. Someone told me a long time ago, because I used to talk about my Jersey self and my now self and my Buddhist self. And a friend told me one time, you know what? Actually, it's all you. But we get to choose. See, I don't think I'm so evolved that just doesn't live in my spirit. I don't know. That's not my reality. All of it is me. But I pull on it like a toolbox. You open the toolbox, you choose what you get to pick. If all that's in your toolbox is a hammer, that's all you see is nails. If all that's in your toolbox is a screwdriver, that's all you see is screws. But if you look in there and there are a whole bunch of things, there's some people that need to meet the wrath, right? But then there are sometimes that's not the case, right? So I sitting in the car and I'm thinking, I'm in the business of empowering women, feeding their souls. And there's just no way I can live with the karma, the cause and effect of planting a seed in a young woman's heart and spirit that she's not going to be anything but a cashier at Walmart. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a cashier at Walmart, but this young sister didn't deserve to be told that. So I meditate and I ask spirit what I should do, So I open up my phone and I hit the corporate office and I write a commendation for her. Now, I did acknowledge that she was wrong in telling me it's about who's closer to her, but that she remained calm even though I became irate. I wrote the commendation and then I left it. And then I thought, that wasn't enough. I could still feel that seed being planted. And I want good karma. Nam yo horenge kyo. Nam yo horenge kyo. So I got up. I went back in the store. Oh, the other piece I didn't tell you is that I did call a manager and report her. Okay. And so when I walked in the store, I said, well, I hope she's still there. If she's still there, that's a sign from the divine that I'm supposed to do this. She wasn't there, but I knew that I was still right. And just as I turned, the manager I had reported her to was walking down the thing, and I stopped her. And I told her what I was feeling, and I owed this young woman an apology. And she said, and I said, but she's not here. And she said, actually, she's right there. She's off. What? So not only was she there, but she was now no longer working. So she had the time to take a moment with me. Now, when you want to make an amends, it doesn't mean that the person wants to accept your amends. They don't have a right. You don't have a right to your amends beyond just saying it. You don't know if the person's going to accept it. So I stopped her and I knew her name, right? Because I took her name when I was irate, right? And I put her name in the commendation that I wrote for the corporate office. But I stopped her and I said, young lady, let me say something to you. I said, I owe you an apology. I owe you an apology. I said, now, you're young and you have to be, there's some more training because we all have to be teachable. I said, but what you didn't deserve was for me to speak to you like that. I'm in the business of empowering women and young sisters, and no person deserves. I could not leave knowing I had planted that seed in your spirit that you weren't going to be more than a cashier. There was no way I could leave that and then tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, 6:30, post my inspirational meme for you. Do you understand how unrighteous that would be? How a lie that would be? I couldn't do it. So I said to her, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that. I said, and I have to be accountable for that because I'm your elder. This young woman looked like she was maybe 20 years old. I'm old enough to be her mother. Okay? And there was no way I was going to let her leave this store with that toxicity planted in her spirit. Not by me. Not by me. So when I went in there and apologized and she accepted it, and I said, you don't have to accept my apology, but I'm hoping, young sister, that you do. And she did. She got a little teary. And I said, can I hug you? And we hugged. And not only was her spirit fed, but my spirit was fed. And I cleared my karma. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I cleared my karma. Now, it doesn't always work that well. But when you know you're wrong, you say you're wrong. You say you're wrong. And you don't demand that a person accept your apology. You offer it. That's all you can do is put it in the universe. But the cause and effect these days, and see, let me tell you something. Karma is so critical right now. It's not even what goes around comes around. If you do a thing, that thing shows up in your energy like the next day. It's not even waiting. We're not living in a time where karma has to take years to show up. You do something, boom, you know that karma is planted right away. So when we have an opportunity, we have to humble ourselves to our wrongs and to our flaws. And I know that I'm just a flawed being out here trying to do the best I can. And I just needed to share that with y'all. And my day, which had been challenging, just got better. The manager said to me, I've been working for Walmart for 8 years. I've never seen anybody do that before. So I feel like I cleared my karma. I know that I helped erase that toxicity. You know, we can't take words back. It's like a bullet that never heals. And I was not going to be responsible for leaving that young sister with that hole in her soul. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I wanted to share it with you to say we don't always have to get it right. We're not going to be perfect. But make sure your karma is really what you're planting. What you sow is what you plant. So make sure you're planting good seeds. I wish you peace. I wish you love.